XRP to $35,000. The SEC just officially announced in shocking attack on XRP crypto. Ripple/XRP. Hello guys. Welcome to our channel. Today in this video, we will discuss why SEC announced an attack on XRP. Also, if XRP is going to reach $35,000 after this. But before we start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before leaving. Also, hit that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we will upload a new video. For now, let's get back to the video straight away.
You want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro. How about $500 cash? You decide. All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways.
The deadline for fact discovery in the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's lawsuit against Ripple Labs has passed, but the legal slugfest over who gets what information continues now over how the SEC assessed XRP to be a security. In its latest legal filing, the SEC is pushing back on demand by Ripple and its executive chairman Chris Larsen for the agency to respond to several interrogatories written questions asked as part of the pretrial discovery process regarding the SEC's application of the Howey test to determine the status of XRP. Ripple and Larsen had on August 31st filed a motion to compel the SEC to respond to its interrogatories following the SEC's vague and ambiguous responses to questions on the application of the Howey test to XRP transactions that the agency alleged constitute an unregistered securities offering. In a September 8 letter to U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn, the SEC said it had appropriately responded to Ripple's questions. Defendants waited until the end of fact discovery, more than 7 weeks after receiving the SEC's first interrogatory responses, to inform the SEC they considered the responses deficient, the agency complained. Why the Howey test matters. In December 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple alleging that the sale of its XRP token was unregistered security offering worth over $1.38 billion. In the same lawsuit, the SEC also named Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and executive chairman Chris Larsen as co-defendants for allegedly aiding and abetting Ripple's violations. At the heart of the SEC's lawsuit is whether transactions involving XRP constitute investment contracts and therefore securities subject to registration under Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. The lawsuit is being closely watched by crypto companies and investors alike for its potentially far-reaching implications on whether other tokens, too, might be deemed securities in violation of the law. Under the Howey test, an investment contract exists when there is the investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. What Ripple is trying to find out from the SEC. In its letter to Netburn, the SEC elaborated on some of its responses to Ripple and argued that Ripple's interrogatories were a reflection of an incorrect reading of the law. Referring to Ripple's interrogatory number 2, which asks the SEC to identify all terms of any investment contract the SEC contends created an expectation of profit by XRP purchasers as premised on Ripple's incorrect reading of applicable law. SEC attorney Mark Sylvester wrote that investment contracts could also extend beyond written provisions or agreements to statements made in commerce and the very nature or character of the instruments. The SEC provided a substantive response of more than a full page, identifying various ways defendants made implicit and explicit promises to prospective and actual XRP purchasers, or led prospective and actual XRP purchasers to reasonably expect an increase in XRP's price based on Ripple's efforts, Sylvester wrote. On Ripple's interrogatory number 6 asking the SEC to declare whether the agency deems Bitcoin and Ether to be securities within the meaning of the Securities Act, Sylvester said the question showed Ripple's miscomprehension of how the SEC operated as well as the application of the Howey test in Section 5 of the Securities Act. The SEC does not typically make independent determinations that financial instruments, untethered to any offer or sale, are or are not securities, Sylvester wrote. Ripple has long questioned the status of Bitcoin and Ether, the two largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, and previously said the lawsuit was picking virtual currency winners and losers as the SEC has exempted Bitcoin and Ether from similar regulation. The company has also said it took former SEC Director of Corporation Finance William Hinman's June 2018 remarks that Bitcoin and Ethereum's Ether were not considered to be securities to indicate that the SEC would permit present-day sales of virtual currencies given the current market conditions for XRP. With regard to whether XRP purchasers acquired any stake in any enterprise or venture in which XRP holders under their XRP purchases, the SEC said that the Howey test did not require purchasers to acquire a stake in the venture to have purchased an investment contract. The enterprise at issue is the success of XRP as a digital token in Ripple's XRP ecosystem, Sylvester wrote. The exhibits filed along with the SEC's letter include questions and answers that seem mundane and almost random, but presumably carry great legal significance, such as, Request for admission number 115. Admit that carpets and flooring can be purchased from my Way Carpet in New Jersey using XRP. The SEC has asked the court for permission not to have to respond to any more of Ripple's interrogatories. Defendants' argument here boils down to a complaint that they do not like the answers they received to the interrogatories at issue, in large part because the SEC's and defendants' interpretation of the applicable law differs, Sylvester wrote. The parties' dispute as to the correct application of the controlling legal standards should be resolved by Judge Torres at summary judgment, not on a motion to compel interrogatory responses. In a series of tweets today, Ripple's CEO and lawsuit co-defendant Garlinghouse said, "The SEC's constant warfare on crypto continues to play out. In December 2020, I said that we'd been having discussions with the SEC for nearly 3 years about XRP. And yet never been met with clarity. Thankfully today, many recognize the havoc caused by regulation by enforcement," Garlinghouse added. "We're ready to work with responsible actors, pro-innovation members of Congress, and others in paving a path to clarity and certainty with U.S. regulators. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together." XRP, which started the year trading at 22 cents, was trading at $1.11 as of publishing time, and has lost its spot as the 6th largest cryptocurrency to Solana. Let's see the price prediction for XRP for the year 2022. 2021 was a particularly bullish year for Ripple's XRP and the broader crypto market. A number of the crypto majors, including Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH, struck new all-time highs late in the year. Increased adoption and greater market awareness of NFTs, the metaverse, and Web 3.0 drove the market cap from a January year low $736 billion to a November year high of $3,009 billion. The total crypto market cap stood at $2,380 billion at writing. Demand for altcoins was also rising, with Bitcoin's BTC dominance taking a hit. In January, BTC dominance had stood at 73.63% before sliding to a 2021 year low of 39.56% in September. BTC dominance stood at 40.1% at the time of writing. According to CoinMarketCap, XRP is the 7th largest crypto, with a market cap of $43.77 billion. XRP had sat at the number 3 spot for a significant time before losing ground. The fall from the number 3 spot came despite XRP surging by 319% in the year. Others have done better, with the SEC lawsuit against Ripple Lab pinning XRP back from larger gains. Binance Coin, BNB, now ranked 3rd by market cap, is up 1,356% for the year, with Cardano's ADA, ranked 6th, up 691%. Solana, SOL, currently ranked 5th by market cap, is up by an impressive 12,764% for the year. XRP moves in 2021. In January 2021, XRPs had fallen from a previous year's high of $0.7872 to a January 2021 low of $0.2108. Finding support from the broader market, XRP struck a 2021 year high of $1.9660 in April before sliding back to 50 cents levels. The SEC lawsuit against Ripple Lab led to the sell-off. However, late in the year, hopes of a favorable settlement with the SEC saw XRP test resistance at $1. The SEC action against Ripple Lab and 2 executives alleges that over $1.3 billion was raised through an unregistered, ongoing digital asset securities offering. The key to the claim is that the SEC classified XRP as a security. This was in contrast to ETH. In June, the SEC had stated that ETH offers and sales are not securities transactions. In November, the announcement supported an ETH run to an ATH of $4,868. XRP's market cap, now sitting at $43.77 billion, had recovered from a Jan low of $10.78 billion to reach a year high of $83.51 billion before falling back. What's next for Ripple's XRP in 2022? The markets are bullish for the year ahead. Much, however, will depend upon the outcome of two lawsuits. A claim of bias against the SEC filed by Empower Oversight, a nonprofit government watchdog, will be key. Empower Oversight claims that SEC officials were biased against Ripple Lab and XRP. A verdict in favor of Empower Oversight would give the SEC more reason to close out the claim against Ripple Lab, which should favor XRP. Such an outcome to the claims could see XRP break out from its January 2018 ADH $3.35. Some are talking of hitting $5 levels in the year. However, an unfavorable outcome would have a devastating impact on XRP and XRP holders. While torn, the markets have been more optimistic than earlier in the year. Aside from the outcomes of the two lawsuits, broader crypto market movements will also influence, however. A bearish year for the crypto markets could see XRP fall back to 50 cents levels. The downside risk to the broader crypto market remains greater regulatory oversight. That's it for today, guys. We will see you guys next time.